Hey guys. So today I have my laptop and we're gonna be, oh, that's the wrong tab, baby. We're gonna be reading some Reddit confessions on crazy Christmas stories. As you can tell, I am very sick. Can you guys even see like the lights? Because I put up like Christmas lights, but you can't see the like reflection of them. Try and put it on a different setting. Okay. See, that's just like annoying. That's also annoying. Can you see that? I'm gonna turn the lights off. Guys, I think this is really annoying. I think it's ugly. Also nails. Hello. Also, my nails are only like... So we're gonna have to reapply those, but... Oh my god, chill out. Okay, number 1. My sister and I stayed up late, really late, Christmas Eve. We removed all of our youngest brother's presents from under the tree and we emptied his stocking. We put all the presents behind the couch and we put all of his stocking stuffers in a bag. He was like 8 years old. We meticulously wrapped, okay, I can't with all these big words. We wrapped and put bows and boxes for him. We filled them with charcoal briquettes. Baby, speak English. And Q-tips. On Q-tips. On Christmas morning, he got out to go first because he was the youngest. He tore his first box and then his face just dropped. He went out of turn and ripped open present number 2, also coal and Q-tips. He ran into the other room where the stockings were and dumped his out. It was a plastic bag filled with charcoal and Q-tips. He lost it. I would lose it too. My parents had no idea what we'd done. I think my dad was ready to beat us for just ruining Christmas. So my brother finally got together and we showed him where we stashed his toys and we put his stockings. He was happy after all of that. To this day, probably 25 years later, I still get called Christmas Grinch by my whole family. Everyone conveniently forgets how my sister was in this. I actually hate myself. Like, stop talking. Okay. Those presents didn't wrap themselves and I still get wrapping. Oh, so she got blamed and her sister didn't. That's annoying. Oh god, I promise I'm reading all this. I promise. Christmas confession number 2. Don't know if this will be funny to anyone else, but I'm still laughing now, remembering the mess of the first Christmas I can really remember. I loved reading from an early age and my family loved that and we're happy to spread it around. So Christmas when I'm 4 years old, start opening my presents and I start finding books. Wait, like how is she reading at 4 years old? How are you like loving reading at 4 years old? I feel like people don't start reading until they're 4 years old. I love it at first. I got books from my parents, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles. Everyone knew I loved books. The present opening continues and my cousins are getting toy after toy and I'm getting more books. Oh no. I'm starting to get a little down about this point. I learned that the family started getting worried and comparing notes and realized that not a single person got me a toy. Yeah, I love books, but I was a 4-year-old and I like to play too. How many books are there for a 4-year-old? Like there's gotta be a limit. Like no way they all live, like all of the family are like together and no one got a duplicate. Because I feel like there's only a limited amount of books you can get like a 4-year-old. Because they're not gonna be reading like big books, you know? Eventually, my aunts and uncles started making my cousins give me some of the toys to play with and said Santa made a mistake, which pissed everyone off around my age, and none of us believed it. What? None of us believed that Santa made a mistake. You were 4. What? So I went outside in the front yard to play and pout away from all the toys and books, and after a little bit, the next door neighbor walks up saying Merry Christmas and has a bunch of presents for us kids, hands me one, I tear it open, so excited to finally get a toy. It's another book. Oh, that's so sad. She's just a little baby. I feel like my side profile is really ugly. My little brain broke about then, and I just remember sitting straight down in a puddle and crying. Neighbor was distraught about what he'd done wrong, and Mom had to explain it to him. The last thing is that the part that mostly cracks me and everyone else up, that poor neighbor didn't know he was my last hope for a toy of my own that day, and my little preschool misery ended up taking him out as well. What? What do you mean? Wait, what is he like referring to? Did he start crying or did... In the end, I learned early on that too much of a good thing is bad, and that my family learned to compare notes a bit better about what they were getting each other for Christmas. Christmas confession number 3. My cousin lived with my family at the time, as he did for 12 years. Well, the year was 2011, 2012, and my cousin had been pretty bad all year. He was just ridiculous to deal with in that whole year. He tried to burn down our house. In the process, destroyed everything my brother had, from toys to clothes to Xbox 360. Disown him. Well, at this time, my family had a yearly tradition of doing Secret Santa within the family. My parents would take us out 1 or 2 at a time so we could get each other gifts. Well, something came up and they were unable to do it, so mostly just making us stuff for one or another or doing a kind gesture. My brother drew our cousin, and still upset that everything he had destroyed, went into our yard one night to collect coal. Oh, that he was destroyed. He went into our yard one night to collect coal. I grew up in Appalachia, like the Appalachian Mountains. If you see a dog, don't run. It's a fart. Or, I don't know. I grew up in Appalachia, in either an old coal store where the house now stands, or when Habitat for Humanity was digging up the dirt. What? Brought some coal to the surface. He found enough to fill a gallon storage bag. He also wrapped it without anyone finding out. Wow. Come Christmas, my cousin tears into it and is shocked to find coal. It was hilarious, and I had the fact that I was laughing so hard. I was crying. My brother very much ruined Christmas, and we didn't do Secret Santa after that. It still makes me laugh because that's what my cousin deserved that year. Yeah, that is what he deserved. And the parents should be laughing too, because that's such a horrible thing. What do you mean? He destroyed all of his clothes, all of his toys. How old was the brother? Destroyed his like Xbox. Like, I would have done that too. Hello. Christmas confession number 4. The time I came down with the flu on Christmas morning for the 3rd year in a row. Oh, babe. No, that's literally me, because this is what I sound like every winter. I had an 100-day cold, but it was more than 100 days. I had a cold that never stopped. Maybe it was multiple colds, but I was never not sick from November 2024 to May 2025. Do you know how many months that is? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That is 7 months. Imagine being sick for 7 months. Okay, for the 3rd year in a row, thanks customer service job, I was at my sister's, shaking, aching, sensitive to light, and a fever. She came into our room at 7 a.m. and screamed at me for not being cheerful. I stayed in bed and cried all day. My then husband didn't speak to me all day. There's a reason he's an ex. Ooh. Many years later, we have learned to protect our peace. The new, well, not so new, husband and our child stay home. No traveling, no guests, unless our year for okay. No traveling, no guests. We visit either before or after Christmas instead. We do call our parents though. Oh, and I'm not in contact with my sister. Christmas confession number 5. Is it number 5? I don't know. I found out on Christmas morning. I found out on Christmas morning that my husband was having an affair. What? My two toddlers opening presents, and me standing gawping with the realization, and relatives coming soon. That was the worst. Better Christmases came, and he got his karma. Oh my god. How does that even happen? Okay. Oh wait, so they responded to someone who said how they found that out. Can't describe how awful at the time. I found a receipt in his pocket the week before Christmas for a gold necklace. He didn't give it to me on Christmas morning, so I asked him about it, thinking we would have a peaceful drink when the kids were in bed. He stood in the middle of all the kids' presents and wrapping paper and confessed all, cried, ran out of the house. He disappeared for 3 days, got drunk, got caught driving drunk, lost his license and his job. House went with the job, so we were going to be homeless. The mess he made of our lives was enormous, but I'm still standing. Oh my god. She's going in my like top 100 women to like beat the gorilla, because like that's impressive. Bonus confession 6, 7. I don't know. My sister, 29, cried at Uno last year. Okay, that's boring. Someone replied to... Oh yeah, also many years ago, my mom's boyfriend was found dead in his car on Christmas, and she had to go identify his body while we all waited. What? How can you go from your sister crying at Uno to finding your mom's boyfriend dead in his car on Christmas? Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was very boring. I'm sorry. I'm not that interesting. Ow. Freaking hurt. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, turn on the bell notification. I don't know. Just like do stuff, like spread the positive vibe. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm like fading in and out of like, was it consciousness? Also, on my Spotify Wrapped, I listened to, my top song was Can't Catch Me Now. I listened to it 1,328 times. Or it was like 1,327. I don't know. How I genuinely like, bar filming YouTube videos and maybe like when I'm watching Dance Moms and stuff, I am never not listening to music. I'm always listening to music when I go to sleep, when I go to school, when I breathe, when I eat, when I sleep, when I... Best believe when I die, the headphones will be put on. Addison Rae. Anyway, love you guys. Wait. Oh, Wendell. I keep fucking forgetting to do this because I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine the other day and I just decided to do it. Wendell plus Wendell equals... Doodles. Goodbye. I love you. Don't shit.
메리 크리스마스!